So chances are you might have heard me mention my Instant Pot a time or two, or also on my Facebook page as well. You know, it's one of Amazon's top sellers during the holidays. It flew off shelves on Cyber Monday and Black Friday, but maybe you are intimidated about trying it, or maybe you need some new recipes. We are helping you out this morning. I'm joined by Jackie Medill with the Washington Beef Commission. Jackie, good morning.
Good morning.
So you've had your Instant Pot for about a year.
I have.
You've had some time to play around with it.
Yeah.
And we're making some meatloaf this morning.
So typically what we think of when we think of electric pressure cooker is more like braising big chunks of meat.
Or stews
and chilies and pot roasts and things like that, which, by the way, are fabulous, wonderful. But this is actually a meatloaf recipe, and I thought it might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know, meatloaf in the oven takes a minute, you know? Like, it takes a while.
Like a solid hour.
Yeah.
And you have to drain it.
Exactly. This is more like a 25-minute recipe, which I love. So I've got 2 pounds of ground beef here. I actually would usually mix in like a big clear mixing bowl, but I love these containers because it kind of helps you form it and make it fit into your pan.
Okay.
So I've got a full onion here, super fine diced into my extra lean ground beef. I've got some regular breadcrumbs, not seasoned, a bit of milk. Ooh, that's gonna keep it nice and moist as we cook. An egg. Oh my, here we go.
Right, to kind of
binds it together. This is a pretty typical, like, so this is a standard meatloaf recipe.
So
nothing surprising.
This,
You know this. But this is Greek seasoning mix, which you can buy pre-mixed. It's just in the spice aisle. I love it. It just gives a completely kind of different flavor profile, which is super fun. And then for this,
my favorite part. I kind of like getting in there.
Do you like my? I've got some gloves on here.
Right. Yeah. Because we're sanitary.
We're sanitary. Well, we don't have a sink in the studio. You guys are kind of slackers there, I must say. So yeah, we just mix this up, and it's gonna kind of form in this cool pan here. But then you can see I've got this awesome insert.
And I like that you brought the inserts today, because there are so many different inserts that you maybe have spied on Amazon, or you've heard them talk about on the Facebook page. If you're part of the Instant Pot Facebook page group, I know I am. And a lot of people are asking about the different types of inserts, and I've actually never heard of someone doing a meatloaf inside of the insert.
Right, so this is like an insert for steaming veggies, and you all know me, like if I can cook meat in it instead of vegetables, I probably would.
Yeah.
So we've got our giant dinosaur eggs.
It actually smells really good.
It does smell good, right? So we're gonna like form it together, and then because there's these awesome holes in here, you know, when you cook meatloaf, even super lean ground beef meatloaf in a loaf pan,
still have to drain.
You kind of keep the fat kind of stays there, which is great because that's a flavor builder. But what I love about this is the fat is going to completely drip away.
Okay.
You put just a bit of water down in the bottom. Follow your manufacturer's directions. Also, the recipe is on our website. Okay. You're going to drop it down in. See if I can do this without burning myself. There we go, because I was preheating.
Oh yeah, it was preheating.
It's gonna go in, and then you just put your lid on, click, and you're ready to go. So you can braise beautiful pot roasts, make extraordinary meals, also make
final product of this
also
meatloaf
make
too.
Meatloaf. That's a little bit special and super fast, which I just love. Sandwiches, stews, pot roasts, meatloaf. Really, beef and the Instant Pot are a match made in heaven.
I mean, that's the thing. And when you're on these Facebook pages, or if you're talking to, I know Travis is super worried about trying the Instant Pot. What is the tip that you would give people who are like, I'm just scared to use it?
Right. So it is a bit surprising.
There's a learning curve.
When you do release, this pressure, steam comes up. So do make sure it's not underneath your cabinet,
like
right? You don't want steam to go up into your cabinet. But also facing away from you. I always crack the window, you know, just all those things that makes a kind of psh sound.
Right.
Don't be scared.
Don't be
Use
worried.
a spatula if you need to. Stand back. I wouldn't have a kid sitting on the counter while doing that. But obviously, it's really similar to a slow cooker. So you just have to get used to it. And there's so many great recipes out there. There's wonderful blogs. They know what they're talking about. And you really just got to play with it a little bit. I found found that this meatloaf takes 20 minutes, a 10-minute pressure reduce, and then an instant release was just right. Pot roasts, an hour. This guy's super short. It kind of depends.
It's a bit of a learning curve, but I mean, it really can, tighten up. Exactly.
Yes,
follow the recipes.
Follow the recipes. It does, the content of solids to liquids really does matter.
Jackie, thank you so much as always, and thank you for teaching us a little bit more about the Instant Pot.
Yes.
And you can always find more recipes at wabeef.org.